Swathed in army fatigues, Joseph Aoun is the commander of the Lebanese armed forces, and he's Lebanon's next president. After failing to win the necessary 86 votes in the first round, he passed that threshold in a second vote, finally filling a power vacuum in Lebanon that's been in place for over 2 years. He received 99 votes.
Joseph Aoun. Joseph Aoun.
Of late, the 60-year-old had become the face of consensus in Lebanon. He managed to not only gain the support of nearly all of the Sunni MPs, but enough of Hezbollah and Shiite lawmakers as well, after the Hezbollah-backed candidate withdrew and backed him. Born in 1964 in the Sin El Fil district in eastern Beirut, he studied political science and international affairs before joining the army as a cadet in 1983. Equally at ease in French and in English, the father of two comes from the Maronite Christian community. In Lebanon, the role of president is reserved for a Christian as part of its power-sharing structure. At the helm of the Lebanese army since 2017, Aoun, who shares the same last name as Lebanon's last president, Michel Aoun, but is of no relation, is said to have the support of international players like the United States and Saudi Arabia. He played a significant role in the peace deal brokered by Paris and Washington between Israel and Hezbollah. And since then, international pressure had been mounting to end the political stalemate in Lebanon.
Well, for more on this development, then, we're going to cross now to Rawad Taha, correspondent for France 24 in Beirut. Hi there, Rawad. So Joseph Aoun, then, was sworn in moments ago. He's delivered his first speech as president, as we saw earlier there. What do you think are the main takeaways from his highly anticipated, I would imagine, remarks?
Indeed, this was his first address to the Lebanese public as the Lebanese president, as well as to parliament members. Perhaps the most important take from that speech is the fact that Aoun retaliated twice on the fact that he vows to ensure the state's exclusive authority over arms. He also mentioned the fact that the state should have sovereignty over all of its territory. He also mentioned the fact that he will work on strengthening the Lebanese armed forces to prepare for any sort of confrontation or conflict. And he also mentioned very explicitly that only the state is responsible for defending Lebanon from other countries' interests, and also the state itself is responsible for reclaiming any possible land which is occupied. So perhaps this is the first time where we see a presidential speech that is very explicit in terms of its support to the army,